Hi, let's talk about minimalism. Minimalism can be described as living more by living with less. This lifestyle is actually more attainable than some people might think. It is a journey, except there's no real end to it. The end goal is actually to be able to live and fit it into your lifestyle versus trying to squeeze it into minimalism. In this community, there's a lot of really outstanding leaders who have been able to guide people through this journey. Their expertise can range anywhere from explaining the why of minimalism to the how and sharing tips on how to start that decluttering process. Two of the first pioneers of minimalism are Joshua Field Milberg and Ryan Nicodemus. In 2016, they created a documentary called The Minimalist, which received a lot of praise and awards. In this documentary, they are seen examining the many levels of minimalism by looking at different minimalists from all different walks of life. From the person who entire belongings fit into one bag to the person who just wanted to live a more clutter-free life to focus on what mattered to them. After climbing the corporate ladder and making a six-figure salary, Ryan and Joshua realized that they weren't happy, and that yes, money could buy a lot of things, but a peace of mind is very expensive and not worth sacrificing to material goods. With this newfound calling, Ryan and Joshua quit their jobs to begin this journey. They started out by packing all their stuff into boxes and creating what is known as the packing party. After a certain amount of days, they would go back to their stuff and everything still in boxes would be donated or thrown away. Another prominent figure in the minimalist community is Marie Kondo. You can see her now in her Netflix series Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. She's most known for her trademark tip, the KonMari method. The KonMari method helps in the deciding factor on whether or not something should stay or leave our homes. For example, you hold something into your hands, and if it does not, in her words, spark joy, she encourages us to send it off. But instead of just throwing it away without a thought, she would like us to thank it. And what this does is it gives the items in our home a sense of value. And what it also can do for us is it could alleviate the guilt that sometimes comes with letting go of things. Admittedly, minimalism can be kind of intimidating, and that is why Desiree, creator of Minimalish, wanted to create a platform where people could still get these very helpful tips without feeling too overwhelmed by these sometimes extremist views. Desiree, in one of her episodes, talks about the feeling of discontent, and that discontent can be a really great fuel and motivator to create change in our life. She also describes the feeling of just routine and day-to-day actions and how sometimes that can lead to neglecting our belongings. Desiree claims that by cleaning our space and being more minimal, this could have a really big positive outcome on our mental states. As somebody who suffers from anxiety, this has really helped me in my daily state of being, and it's helped me feel more at peace and calm in my own home. According to LA Times, the average American house holds about 300,000 items, and I'm curious to see if we need all that stuff, or if any of those people could benefit from minimalism. I'll leave you with the words of Ryan Nicodemus and Joshua Field Milberg. Love people and use stuff, because the opposite never works.